Hello, everyone. My name is Mavis. I live in Ontario, Canada. I'm originally from Ghana. I'm an oil and gas professional in corporate Canada. I'm a wife and a mom to a beautiful little girl, and I'm also a proud digital business entrepreneur.
My name is Charlotte. I live in Virginia, United States. I'm originally from Ghana. I'm a medical billing specialist. I'm a wife, a mom, and also a proud digital business entrepreneur.
My name is Gwendolyn. I'm originally from Ghana. I live in Massachusetts in the US with my family. I'm a mom of two. I'm a wife. I work in the health and human services field, and I'm also a proud and successful digital business owner.
My name is Elizabeth. I'm originally from Nigeria and I'm based in Texas with my family. I'm a stay-at-home mom of twins, and I'm also a successful digital business entrepreneur.
My name is Aline. I'm originally from Cameroon. I live in Maryland, USA with my family. I'm a wife, I'm a mom of three, I'm a scrum master, and I'm also a successful digital business owner.
Being a mompreneur means to me the ability to have choice, to be able to spend quality time with my daughter, be present in her upbringing without worrying too much about financial constraints.
Being a mompreneur helped me balance my life. At first, I used to overwork myself without even getting time for myself. But now, I don't do that anymore. Because of opportunity, I came across.
So when I think of mompreneur, what comes in mind is a mom who actively runs her own business to ensure financial stability, in addition to raising her kids, caring for her family to provide them a better life.
Being mompreneur has always given me the time being able to balance work and family at the same time. And the kind of business that I'm doing, online business, it has given me all the time that I want, all the precious time I want for my kids and my family. I'm able to go places anytime I want to go.
Being a mompreneur has given me the opportunity to spend quality time with my kids and also be able to support my family.
Our goal is to educate, inspire, motivate each one of you to check this out. Take action most importantly. Come and let us show you how you can also build a legitimate online business from anywhere, especially in the comfort of your home. We'll see you when they're inside. Check it out. Bye for now.
And we are live. Happy Sunday, ladies. You're all looking glam. What's happening?
It's been a rough week for me.
It's a long weekend.
Oh,
Hey, and you're still looking with me.
It's been amazing for me, my business.
I see you, girl. I've seen all the updates. Yeah. It's been a long week for me as well. Elizabeth, good to have you back.
I know. It's been a busy week for me.
Yeah,
It's good to be back though.
How is our mama doing? Our mama in the house.
Who's our mama? Who's
good.
the mama in the house?
I don't know. She already turned me into a mama. I don't know why though.
Elizabeth is our mama in the house.
I don't know why though.
Anyway, thank you once more for joining us on this will be our 4th episode of the Mompreneurs Talk Show. We do appreciate all the feedback, all the comments, all the engagements. Thank you so much. It's blown our minds. It's beyond our expectation. So thank you so much. We are here once more to discuss another interesting topic. So this topic is something that we feel impacts a lot of people who live abroad, especially, coming from, our various host countries into like abroad, wherever you find yourself, you sort of have a picture in mind of, things not exactly being rosy, but you think, okay, like you're moving into a better system, which most of the time it is, but you realize that in order to actually sustain and actually have the kind of life you've envisioned or you want, you'd have to go doing maybe 2 or 3 jobs just because maybe the first job will cater to bills. And if you want to do something like investments or even savings, you can't rely on just like a single source of income. Even if you're a 2-income household, it's still most of the time is not enough, right? So that's what we've seen that a lot of immigrants are going through. And today we want to focus the discussion on the impact on kids. Because a lot of the time the kids, they hardly even see their parents. Mommy is doing this shift, come back, that is doing the shift, and and want to really delve into how this has impacted the kids. So if anyone has any experience with that, you can start with that, and then we can, go into the discussion further. Maybe I'll start with you, Gwen.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I remember, I think when I was, 15 years old was when I came here. I moved here with my sister. My parents were already here. And then we had our fair share of, seeing both of our parents going back and forth. I think it was my dad that had, I think 2 jobs. Yeah, he was working morning, afternoon, even like it was back and forth, So holidays, we didn't get time to see him. And my mom was doing double shifts, and then but still she was there, to take care of us. And yeah, so when when we go to school and stuff, we don't see our parents, how when school activities and stuff, our parents were never there, so I feel all these things, seeing our parents working double and triple jobs and all those things, the impact that it has on kids is very bad. For me, I was already grown, 15 years old, I was already grown, but seeing a lot of kids, and I've seen people that were younger than me, the way they experienced this, it was very bad, it leaves negative impact on the, on the kids, because if you don't get to see your parents all the time, celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, all those things, and you're seeing your other friends celebrating all those things, it's sad. It's sad. Yeah. So, that's why with me, when I grew up, I was like, this has to change, because I'm not going to let it become a generational thing, so that, my kids is also going to experience the same thing that me and my sister experienced. So yeah, so that's why I dived into this online business, and it's been amazing ever since. And my kids are happy, and I'm happy, my family are happy, and it's amazing. Okay. Yeah, that's all for me.
Yeah. I especially love your conversation when you're going to pick your daughter. Your conversations, hey, she's such a witty little girl. I love it. And those moments are precious.
Oh, yes.
Are precious. Yeah. Aline?
Yeah, I can say for me, I can still remember when I was working. My shift was 6 in the evening, 6 in the morning. I go 6 p.m., I come back 6 in the morning. So, and to look for a nanny for the kids is expensive. So I'll need to wait for my husband to come back home, stay with the kids while I go at 6, come back early in the morning. And that was during the period of the COVID time. I need my kids, they will have online classes. I need to be there. I am tired. They need to play, take me to the street. I am tired. There was no way to take them out. It was so stressful. At times, I'll need to drop them off to a friend. So my husband will pick them, come home. But time for this business, I am home, spending time with them, taking them out, dropping them from school, picking them from school, still making money online and supporting my family. So it's amazing. This business is awesome.
Thanks, Ali. And well, you didn't mention the fact that you also get time to dress. I've been seeing your status and things, Ali.
Yeah, she been
I see you, girl. Charlotte.
A little time to swap, a little. So.
It helps. It keeps the sanity.
It's good.
It helps.
You are glowing, Mama. You are very glowing.
Thank you.
Thank you, boss lady. All that you said is very true. For me, I came here and I was, 26. But I've seen a lot of moms going to work without having time for their kids. And I have seen the negative impact that I've brought to the kids. So it's really not good idea for us mama to leave our kids on and always concentrate on working and working and working. It's not good. We need to get time for our kids. We need to be there for their homeworks. We need to be there for their school activities. We need to be there for Christmas. Every activity, we need to be there. We need to be present in the case. So when it happens like that and the kids are not getting that from us, sometimes they end up getting advice from their friends, and that lead them to joining bad groups, doing drugs, so many things out there. So we, the mothers, that is the thing we saw, and we didn't want that to happen to our kids. So that is what I realized, I need to do something to be present. For me, I'm here for 9 years now. My husband is not with me, but 4 years I went back home and I bought Eliana. It wasn't easy. My life totally changed. When I was here alone, I was hustler, and then it was good because I was here alone. But when Eliana came into the picture, life was tough for me. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, my dear. I have cried. When I tell you I have cried so many times. Sometimes I will stay in the room and I'll be crying. And this little girl will ask me, Mommy, are you crying? I'm like, no, I have to laugh because of her. But it hasn't been easy, my dear. So when I saw this opportunity, I'm like, let me do my due diligence and check this business out. And I did it, and it's been helping. So mothers out there, we encourage you to check this business out. The kids are there for us. We need to be there for them. We brought them into this world so that we can be there for them. So please, something that will help you get time for them, so that in future you too will be benefit, and it won't end up like, in the future you'll be crying and crying. So that's a little thing I'll say. Thank you, ladies.
I have something that I want to add to that.
Okay.
So I remember my oldest daughter, she I think it was last year, she was having her graduation, first grade, and her teacher put something together. So it's like the parents have to come to the school and look at the kids' works and stuff like that. So my daughter kept asking, Mommy, are you gonna come? Are you gonna come? I was like, don't worry, I will come. And then she kept asking, so the day before that, I'm coming, okay, except Jesus Christ. So the day before that, she kept asking me, like, Mommy, are you sure you're gonna come? I said, yeah, don't worry. So the day I was actually late, but I still went. So when I got there, I saw a lot of parents there. And so I saw her standing there, and she was like, she looked lost. So as soon as she saw me, hey, come and see the speed. She was crying, and then hugged me, like, oh my God, like that put me into tears. And I saw her teacher running after her. She was like, oh my God, look, I told you she was not gonna do this to you. And I was like, oh my God. So I was like, oh my God, imagine if I was working double shifts. I wouldn't have attended my kids' school graduation. Like, she would have been sad. All the parents came, and it was I don't know, it was an emotional day for of us, and the happiest day ever. So I think like this online business, it's amazing, something
Exactly.
that if you're a mom out there and you think that you're not spending a lot of quality time with your kids, you're not going to kids' school activities, my sister, please, this business is for you, because wherever you are, your business will be running for you 24/7. Okay, please, we are here for you. So really come and see for yourself.
Elizabeth.
For me, I didn't experience that growing up, but ever since I've been in this country, I've seen a lot of people, especially kids, they suffer a lot. They don't get to see their parents. I have family friends here whereby when mom goes in the morning, by the time she gets back in the evening, that's when her husband is going. So the kids don't really get time to spend with them. And this thing actually happens when I give birth to my boys, my twins too. I've been a stay-at-home mom, but my husband has to work. When I give birth to my boys, he only got 2 weeks break off. So
After that 2 weeks, we used 1 week at the hospital, so we literally spent he literally spent 1 week at home. So, and a country whereby you don't have families, he goes to work 4 a.m. He leave 4 a.m. in the morning, and by the time you get back to the house, maybe like 7:30 in the evening, sometimes 8 p.m.
Wow.
So it's just me alone. And when the kids started growing up, they were like, there was a day that was the most, I don't know how to say it. That day, one of my son was like, "Mom, where is daddy?" You know, the kids that just started talking, and it's like, "Where is daddy?" I'm like, "Daddy's at work. Daddy will be back." And both of them refused to sleep that night. They had to wait. Yeah. So they had to wait till he get back up. So from that day, I knew something is wrong somewhere.
Mhm.
We needed to look for a way out. So that was the day we started searching for something that will give that flexibility, so that you don't spend all the time at work. At least you have time to spend with the kids. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So, and ever since we found this business, to God be the glory, the time has been there. The time we don't used to go out before. We are that family whereby we are always at home. The only day he spent at home is Sunday. And that Sunday, you know, you don't want him to go out. You want him to rest. So, but ever since we found this business, yes, we are everywhere. We are literally everywhere. And the fact that me being at home and still the business is still running in the background, making as supporting my husband is something amazing. So I will really say, if you're out there and you are a parent like us that's experiencing something like this, no time for family, maybe you don't even have time for your spouse. This business is for you. You really need to look into it. So that's all I have to say.
Yeah, it's interesting. For me, I didn't have that. You know, I immigrated to Canada like just a couple of years ago. So I've already grown and everything. But for me, the whole thing was about, I have relatives here, my aunties, my uncles, they've been in the system for so long and they've been experiencing all these things, and they keep advising, like, you know, before you know it, the kids are grown. And if you don't spend that quality time with them, you know, especially at a young age, like my daughter is just 4 now, you know, it's gonna, like, before you know it, they are going and they've already picked up so many things from the outside world that is influencing them, and you would regret it, basically. Right. So that was one of the deciding things for me. I'm like, you know what, in as much as we and then the good part is the fact that we can actually still have our full-time jobs and have this thing. The full-time jobs were doing great, at least, but the only challenge with a full-time job, you can't really save. Right, you can't really save. You can't do, if this, like my daughter, if she wants to go somewhere or she loves new experiences, but you know, like, where can you afford that? What money are you going to use for all of those things? So for me, that was one of the big things for me, just to have something on the side that at least the experiences she's asking for, the things she wants, right, we can be able to afford it without, you know, it's like we are struggling too much because like are making ends meet, right? So that was it for me. So this discussion also brings light, you know, the parents who maybe they'll see an opportunity like this, they'll still not take the opportunity. They'll say, okay, I'll let babysitters take care of my children. What do we think about that? We've seen so many stories about babysitters and the impacts they've had on, you know, especially abroad. What's our thoughts on those?
So, with babysitters, I mean, first of all, it's very expensive. It's very, very, very expensive. But like, you know, also, it's not everyone that you trust to leave your kids with. You know, the way you want to raise your kids to your own standards, that's not how someone is going to raise their kids for you.
Exactly.
Right? So it's like your child is going to be in 2 different households, because what the babysitter is going to tell her or him, you are going to tell your child different. And I don't know. Like, it's for a babysitter to, you know, take care of your kids. No, as for me, with my oldest, I took her to a babysitter because, you know, me and my husband were juggling back and forth. I was going to work and going to school at the same time, and it was tough, you know. So that decision, you know, that's why we made that decision to leave her with the babysitter. But like, you know, she did not experience, mom and dad, the whole thing. Like she just, every time she was at the babysitter, and I was very sad, very, very, very sad. So yeah, I don't think, I mean, there are some other people too that I know that they don't have any choice, like single mothers, they don't have any choice, but that's why we are here, this business, we have single mothers in this business that are doing this business on the side, and also maybe in the long run, they turn this business as their full-time, so consider this online business. You don't have to go anywhere. You take care of your kid whilst, doing your business on the side, basically killing two birds with one stone. Yeah, so please. Yeah.
Haleen. Oh, Aline, sorry, I was on mute.
Yeah. For me, concerning the babysitter work, dropping my kids, I'm that mom, I'm too attached with my kids. I've never dropped them anywhere. I've never dropped them anywhere. So it was tough for me to always have the kids with me, then go to work. My husband goes to work. So this business at least has helped me. I spend a lot of time with them. I have a baby that is 11 months old. So I work with them home. I still run my business online. I still have money for my business to support my family. So for me, I would say any mom, if you're a mom out there or a dad out there looking for something that you can, a side hustle, trust me, this business is awesome. This is the best business. I'll advise any mom or any dad out there that is looking for a side thing to do. Please check us out.
Yes, ladies.
Absolutely.
Sharti Digital.
I don't know what is going on. Anytime Aline speaks, it makes me want to cry. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you have sensed that anytime she speaks, I want to cry. Yes, the babysitter, oh my ladies, tell me about it. For me, it was a huge thing for me because before I was hearing stories like the babysitter don't take good care of the kids. I even heard some of them will go to the extent of giving them some sleeping tablet to drink, and they won't give them food to eat. So it was a big deal for me. It wasn't easy for me. So when I delivered Eliana, a lady in our church, she's a grandma. I spoke to her and she was like, don't worry, I'll take care of Eliana for you. And that was like a burden lifted upon me because it was a huge thing for me. The way where I was living and where I was dropping Eliana was very far. But that lady was somebody I knew from my church, and I knew with her I can trust her. So when Eliana is with her, I'm good to go. Everybody will meet me and everybody will be like, why there are a lot of babysitters around here? So why do you go all the way over there? And I'm like, my dear, you don't know what is running after me. So allow me and let me do my business. And I did that for 3 years, 3 good years. Wow. It wasn't easy. When I come home from work and Eliana see me, this girl doesn't want to let go of me. Eliana is like, Mommy, I'm here. And I was still breastfeeding. I breastfeed. You know what I did for 2 good years? Can you imagine? I'll go and I'll come back and Eliana would like, Mommy, I'm here. Give me my thing and let me drink. So it was very tough for me. But thank God this lady was there for me. This lady helped me. I will never, stop thanking this woman because she was like a guardian angel to me because I didn't know what I was going to do without her. So the babysitter thing, it's really tough, and I don't know what matters out there because some of the kids grown up to be like another thing through those babysitter home because you don't know what they have been feeding with the kids. You don't know what the kind of training they are giving it to the kids. So sometimes that one too is very tough. So what I would say to all the mothers, especially with the Africans, we love the money than our kids. All that we are, concerned and mainly focused is working and getting money. And all that we are doing is building houses, home, which we are not even sleeping in it. For us to even get time for the kids here, they are our property. They are our legacy here that we need to take good care and focus on them. We are not doing that. So I'm pleading with all the mothers, please, we brought this case into the world to give them, better thing or a better education here. So let's get a time for them and stop making all the money and taking the money to Ghana to build houses. The kids need us. Please, let's have time for them. And if you're looking any way to get business, I will give you the time to be there for your case. This is the way. Contact any of the ladies and we'll be glad to help you out. Thank you.
Thank you. And this running around, you ask yourself, how much money are they even making?
I
All
know.
this running around.
It goes to bills, and bills look like when you put
Yeah.
it together, by the time you still have credit cards and
I'm
debt.
telling you. Elizabeth.
Never enough.
You have said it all. Like this babysitter thing, I was on Instagram not too long ago. I think 2 or 3 days ago. I saw a clip of a lady. She's a babysitter. I don't know whatever she put in that boy's nose. Probably is an handkerchief or whatever. And I think the kids have been playing. Probably she wants me time. So she had to put something in that boy's nose to doze him off. Yeah, I saw that clip on Instagram, and I'm very sure that was what he did to the to the other boy too, because there is one already sleeping on the couch. So immediately he put whatever he put in his nose and let him sleep. He put the boy on the couch, and the lady went to the fridge and in the freezer and taped probably ice cream, I don't know, whatever she picked, and she sat down watching TV. That's a babysitter, right? But they won't know if they don't have a camera in their house.
Yeah.
If they have the monitoring camera in their house, that is why they was able to detect what happened. What has she been giving to these boys? Who knows?
Yeah, it's very
Who
scary.
knows what she has been putting in their food, their drinks?
And for how long?
Thank you. For how long? Who knows? See, I know it's not easy. With the system we find ourselves in the abroad, the diaspora, we need to work. If we don't work for money, if we don't pay bills, nobody wants to be homeless, right? Mm-hmm. And we all know that this even 40 hours that they say we should be doing, that 40 hours alone can't pay no bills. Nothing. It can't pay no bills. That's why you see people juggling for extra overtime and all. So we all know, I understand, but at the same time, there is an opportunity out here. The time is now. The time is now for us to make use of this opportunity. Now, as in, if you are mom, dad, I said it earlier, this business is for you. You don't have to, this business, you don't have to sell nothing. It's not that you are doing, knocking on somebody's door, or you are calling on your family and friends, like, come and buy what I'm selling. You are not selling anything to them. Yeah. So all you have to do, once you have the laptop, we all know, most of us have it. We have laptop, we have phone. We are paying for Wi-Fi every month. It is what we are paying for that we are using. So this thing works. Yeah, 100% automated system. Like it works for you in the background.
You know.
They have the system is there for you. It has done almost like 7% of the load. It has done it for you. Your own is just to come, have faith, bring your faith, my sister, Aline, help me. Help me. Like, because see, this thing is actually, sometimes I think I'm like, why we Africans, why is it that we see opportunities, but we are always behind?
So ask me again,
yeah.
Like, for how long are we going to be doing overtime? For how long? We saw the opportunity now, but we are just, like, there was a lady, I have a lady, she called me, she's like, I want to know, is this business real? I'm like, yeah, it's real, it's this and that. And she's like, can you please explain more better for me? I'm like, yes. Then she called again. She had to do a video call. I explained everything to her, and she's like, "Oh, then why don't you be saying it in your heart?" I'm like, that is why we tell you to call us. Ask. And it is in the Bible. Ask. And shall be
Ask.
Ask questions. Don't just put your name and email and walk away. Ask question. You see a WhatsApp number, call that person. Call.
Yeah.
Question, and they will answer you, or whatever you ask them, they will answer you. We all know, all of us were skeptical. All of us. There is no one that is not. We are all skeptical. But if you don't ask questions, nobody knows what is in your mind. If you will not know more better about the business if you don't ask questions. So you ask questions. We are here. Aline is here. Maybe she's a child. We are all here to help you.
Yeah.
It's helping us, and it's going to work for you too.
Exactly. I mean, you can't just sit there and assume, like the online world, a lot of us, we all had certain ideas about, but when we started this, we realized there's a lot more to it. So if you don't ask questions to really understand, and that's the problem I have with our people, like they won't ask questions, they'll just be sitting there assuming things. And I mean, if you look compared, as we call them, Oyibo or white people, or for other nationalities in our community,
they are taking over.
They are taking over because it's like they just come in, they see the system, they see the potential, they see the opportunity, and it's like they just run with it because there are proven results. I always tell people, like, if you want results, come in and see the results for yourself. Like, come in and see for yourself. Don't be there and just assuming and missing out on opportunities. And as we discussed earlier, the impact that it has on your children in some years to come, you just live in regret. Because there were opportunities you could have taken advantage of and you didn't take advantage of them.
Yeah.
So again, thank you so much, ladies. I think I'm hoping that this discussion will really impact some people to really take a second look at what they are doing and see what else is out there. Again, like as all the ladies have said, if you are looking for something that won't take too much of your time, I do this business part-time. I still have my full-time job because it runs in the background on automation. So it doesn't need my presence. If you are looking for something, on the side to earn extra income, using, as Elizabeth said, what you have, you are paying for Wi-Fi each month. So you have the internet already. You have the phone, you are browsing every day. You have the laptop. So use what you have to get what you want.
Exactly.
That's all our message today. So thank you once more for tuning in. We'll see you next week, and we appreciate you for subscribing to this talk show. Bye.
Bye.